Ahead on our Monday lunch break, make it 3 straight wins for our Cleveland Browns. Now they travel to Pittsburgh. That one should be something. We'll talk all about it, tell you what to expect straight ahead. Our special correspondent, Emily Mayfield, is back. She's going to tell us how her Cleveland hotspot hits all the boxes, fun and eating healthy. Plus, how to make your Thanksgiving Day table pop. We have an expert here. He'll give us tips we can all use. Our Monday lunch break starts now.
It's your lunch break with Jay Crawford.
Yes, it is. There's a beautiful Thanksgiving table. We're gonna talk about that in just a bit. But first, it is Victory Monday.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, I can get used to this. This is fun.
Good feeling. 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
I want 4 in a row now.
Jay Crawford with you. Romney Smith joining us at the lunch table. Little background. Romney is from the New Orleans area.
Well, I'm from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
I'm actually a Saints fan.
But you're a Saints fan.
Right.
Okay. But living here, you sort of adopted the Browns now. Right. You want them to do well.
Learning more, and the more we win, I'm like, okay, look at this team. We're doing well, and that's exciting for me as a newer Browns fan.
Yeah, well, you can feel the momentum building. Mm-hmm. First on the menu, 3 in a row, and there is life still alive for a possible playoff berth. 41-24, the Browns beat the Dolphins yesterday. Everything worked, Romney. On offense, Baker was terrific. The receiving tandem of Landry and Beckham had their best day collectively, as did the tandem of the running backs, Hunt and Chubb. And now the Browns are 5-6, and that amazingly has them just 1 game from being tied for that last wild card spot in the AFC. That is absolutely mind-blowing. And now you can start to see a path to how this team could make the playoffs. For the Browns, it's very simple. You have to keep winning, and everything should take care of itself. And to keep those hopes alive, next on the schedule, and I love what you said before the show started. You guessed it, the Browns have to go to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers.
Yep.
And that's going to be this Sunday, and it might feel a bit like a street fight.
It is going to be intense, and I expect a lot of flags. Pittsburgh won yesterday, 16-10. They beat Cincinnati, who has lost every single game so far this season. The Browns clearly have MO. I don't need to explain to you why going into this game, especially when you consider that their starting quarterback, Mason Rudolph, has been struggling. He was benched yesterday. He was just 8-16, 0 touchdowns and a pick, but his backup wasn't much better than he was. Devlin Hodges was only 5-11 for 118 yards. 1 touchdown, no picks. So 75% of Hodges' passing yards came on 1 play. So if not for 2 crucial fourth-quarter fumbles by Cincinnati, the Bengals could have actually picked up a win, but they didn't. So now the question is, who will start Sunday? Will we go with Mason Rudolph, or will we stick with Hodges?
Yeah, that's the question. I don't think Tomlin's going to answer it anytime soon. He doesn't need to.
True.
You don't want to give the Browns more time to get ready for one or the other.
But they're getting ready all right.
Either way, though, whether it's Hodges or Rudolph, advantage Browns.
Yep.
Because now their offense is really starting to click. They're going to go in. They're going to be favored to win, I would imagine, that Vegas would install them as the favorite. So I don't know if it's going to be Rudolph or not, but I do know this. Browns fans still aren't over this.
No.
Look what was going on at the Muni lot yesterday.
I saw this.
That's a Mason Rudolph pinata,
But
and there's a Browns fan
with a helmet.
with a Steelers helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't love this.
Not the classiest moment.
No, I mean you want to be above that. You really do.
Yeah.
You remember, at the end of the day, the guy was assaulted with a football helmet by a member of the Cleveland Browns. Mm-hmm. So not a great look.
No.
I wish we didn't have that. But one way or another, Dee Haslam, who of course the part owner of the team with husband Jimmy, she was making her statement before the game with a Browns hat that had the number 95 on it.
That's good, though.
She didn't make a comment, but clearly
showing support.
She has his back. So if there was any question as to where the ownership is on the whole Myles Garrett thing, that picture is worth 1,000 words.
There you go.
Okay, next on the menu. This is really cool. I'm sure you saw it over the weekend. NASA's next step to return to the moon is epicentered right here in Ohio. This is so cool. Yesterday, the plane dubbed Super Guppy landed in Mansfield, Ohio. It had a very odd shape to it. I'm sure you saw it. It looks like a big whale.
Right.
It has that shape to it because the cargo inside is huge. It's part of the spacecraft that will go to the moon late next year. so large that the only way they can fit it in is to actually open that plane up. It's got like a hinge there on the right side.
That's so interesting.
And the whole front opens up, and then they can take the cargo off. And next stop, Romney, they're loading this on a truck that is it's just about half the size of a football field.
Okay.
And they're taking it to my hometown, Sandusky, Plumbrook, NASA.
Okay.
And that's where it's going to be tested in extreme temperatures, all kinds of different conditions to make sure that it's good for the launch.
That's really cool
Pretty
to see
exciting.
the Ohio connection to the next spacecraft.
It is. So I think how cool this is going to be. The first launch in this series of launches that will actually include Mars exploration will be late next November. That will be the earliest that we see this. It could be pushed back a little bit later, but
November
right now,
of 2020. So it's,
yeah,
we got a ways to go.
We do. It's about a year from right now, and it's the first of a series of missions that will be increasingly complex that will, as I said, will eventually lead us to exploring the planet Mars.
6 days orbiting the moon before returning to Earth.
Yeah.
In a series of missions. So this is big stuff. So this testing is very important.
It is. And when we watch this mission next November, it'll be cool because we'll be able to say, hey, that was the part of the mission that landed here in Ohio at Mansfield and then off to Sandusky. Digital anchor Stephanie Haney is here now to tell us what people in Cleveland are clicking on this Monday lunch hour. Hope you had a great weekend, Stephanie.
Oh, I did have a great weekend. I hope you guys did too. And the winners for the American Music Awards had a great weekend as well. There were so many big moments. The big story leading up had a very happy ending for Taylor Swift, who got to perform her old music. And she started off with a subtle but clear message. Taylor sang The Man while wearing a white jacket with the names of her first 6 albums on it. These are the ones at the center of her fight with Scooter Braun, Scott Borchetta, and Big Machine label group. I would say, though, that Taylor got the last word in the best way possible by officially breaking the record for most AMAs ever after winning all 5 she was nominated for. Plus being honored as Artist of the Decade, she now has 29, taking the record from Michael Jackson, who won 24 in his lifetime. When it comes to the performances, every single one last night was literally fire. Yes, literally. Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne, Travis Scott, and Watt actually lit the stage up in flames. Billie Eilish performed against a fiery backdrop, and Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello heated things up in their own way by teasing another kiss, even though they did not actually lock lips. They did, however, win the AMA for Collaboration of the Year for their duet Señorita, which they adorably accepted that award together. And Lizzo's Jerome performance, oh my God, barefoot and soulful, was absolute perfection in that gorgeous purple dress. But even before taking the stage, Lizzo was having a moment on the Arrival's red carpet in that ruffled peach dress with that tiny purse, both by Valentino. She posted on Instagram that she brought a bag big enough for all of the cares that she has to give. She used a different word, obviously. Now, Lizzo didn't win last night, but she is the most nominated artist for the upcoming 2020 Grammys. And I don't know about you two, but I cannot wait to see what she does in February.
I loved her purse because it was just big enough to fit a quarter inside of it. That's it. And
it.
all of
Those
her
are all the
cares.
cares.
Yes, all of her cares.
All of her cares. You know, if you ever want to feel out of touch, as a 54-year-old, you just look in on what the music scene is right now.
Stephanie's getting you in touch. We are getting you in touch every time.
I guess. But man, you just give me the days of Michael Jackson and Prince and Sting and U2. I'm perfect. This stuff, I don't know. I'm way out of touch.
You got it, Jay.
I'm way out of touch. Next on the menu, I still haven't decided, Romney, if this is brilliant or insane. And you know what they say, oftentimes the line between the two?
Thin.
Very thin. I'll let you decide. 31-year-old Aaron Smith is from Greensboro, North Carolina, and he's built a new dating app, sort of. It's unlike any other because he is the only male on the app.
What?
Yeah, it's just him. It's actually a joke, not a real app, but it does look like one. To get to it, you go to singularitydating.com. He's got several different names and disguises, but obviously all of these options are him. There's another one. That's Aaron. He's 32 years old, gainfully employed. And then they're all telling you that it's a match. Here he is with a wig and sunglasses. He's 33 now, and Jeremy. It's pretty funny, actually. And
it's creative.
It really is creative.
I give him an A for creativity.
And here's Aaron now talking about his dating app.
If life gives you lemons, like your personality, for example, you should first make lemonade, and then you make sure that no other companies can produce or distribute their own soft drinks. So then it's the only game in town is lemonade. No, but seriously, this is...
Yeah, it's the only game in town, so he's got to get dates, I would think.
I get it. Now, in case you're looking for a real dating app, here's some advice. PC Magazine found for 18 to 45-year-olds, it's all about Tinder, specifically 25 to 34-year-olds. Plenty of Fish is the way to go, and for 45 to 65 crowd, PC Magazine recommends. One other thing, for some reason, PC Mag says Thursday is actually the best day to find a match. I'm guessing because then you can ask them on a Friday or Saturday date.
I guess maybe they're looking for things to do on the weekend. As for Aaron, I actually emailed him.
Did you?
I wanted to see what kind of luck he was having, and he still hasn't emailed back.
I bet you because of his creativity, he got a date or two.
I would think that someone would think that's funny and they would want to at least give him a shot.
Yeah.
Next on the menu, our special correspondent, Emily Mayfield, taste tests some of the latest health trends, and she breaks down why they are good for our bodies.
And as we head to break, here are some turkey tidbits for you. If you need to defrost your turkey, here's a guide to help make sure you do it the right way.
Welcome back to Lunch Break. Healthy food trends are constantly changing, and it's hard to stick to eating healthy, especially when you're dining out. You tend to eat what's on the menu. Luckily for us, we have the country's first non-GMO restaurant right here in our backyard. That's pretty exciting. Ohio City's Town Hall, where you can find delicious food that caters to those of us that want to be up on the latest trends and eat healthy. Special correspondent Emily Mayfield is here. This is a place that you know well.
Yes.
It's one of your faves.
Yeah, last year when we first moved here, everyone said you have to try Town Hall, and we quickly moved into the place. We just love that it is guilt-free. It also has a full bar, so you don't feel like you're going to a health food restaurant.
Right.
Great ambiance. So yeah, I decided to check out some of the trends that they've been following.
All right.
So let's take a peek. When Baker and I first moved to Cleveland, Town Hall quickly became like our second kitchen. Not only for the great vibe and the really good bar, but because of the amazing healthy ingredients they include on their menu. So what better place to test out some of the buzziest health trends than right here at Town Hall? Let's go sneak a taste. All right, guys, I'm here with Dan, one of my favorite people here in Cleveland, and also the marketing director at Town Hall. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Tell us about Town Hall as a whole.
Yeah, well, Town Hall, as you know, is the first 100% non-GMO full-service restaurant in the country. We're creating like different types of menu options to cater to all types of dietary restrictions.
Okay, you mentioned non-GMO. Talk to me about that.
Well, basically what that means is we source all of our ingredients to be non-genetically modified. So we do extensive research to make sure that we're bringing in the best quality product that's going to be served to our guests.
I come here and I've tried pretty much every menu item and it's all delicious. So I'm hoping we can go upstairs and try some things out. Is that cool?
Yes, that's part.
All right, let's go. All right, we are now here with Aaron and Dan. One thing that you always tell me, at least, is that food is medicine. And I noticed on the back of this cup says Nature's Functional Medicine. We have bone broth. Tell me about bone broth.
It's an excellent source of an aid, if you will, for like digestion, or it helps increase metabolism. There's a lot of collagen that's in this product, so it helps with your skin, your hair, your nails.
All right, let's taste it.
Sure. Cheers.
It tastes like a really good soup broth. Oh, yeah. I'm on board. Okay, guys, so the next trend we are discussing is oils. We have 3 beautiful dishes in front of us. Talk to me about what they are and the oils and how it's important.
These are earth bites. They're shishito peppers, harissa cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts cooked in avocado oil. Avocado oil is super healthy for you. You can cook at a high level, high temperature, and it won't become toxic.
Well, let's dive in. Let's try it. Starting with the cauliflower. Really good.
The harissa spice is excellent. Not overwhelmingly hot. With the spirulina blue cheese, tastes like a chicken wing, but it's a vegetable.
Next, Brussels sprouts. I'm going for it. The seasoning's so good.
It's just a light chili oil and then some nutritional yeast to kind of balance everything out.
Both plates so far have like a good crunch to them, which I'm digging. Next, we have shishito peppers.
Yes.
Use my hands for these. Unreal. Anybody get a hot one? Okay, one thing I'm a fan of, I've been to Town Hall in the morning, I've been in the afternoon, and I've been at night. So that means you guys have a lot to tackle throughout the day, starting with coffee. I saw on the menu, you guys have bulletproof coffee. What is bulletproof?
It's a combination of grass-fed butter, a healthy fat, and MCT oil to stimulate mental clarity. It helps with curbing your appetite. It provides prolonged energy. So.
And it tastes delicious. Okay guys, full disclosure, one of the main reasons I come to Town Hall is because of the bar. So I'm personally a red wine girl.
Yeah.
You guys red wine girls?
Same, yeah.
Take me through what we're drinking here and kind of what your take on the wine is.
So this is a Ripasso, in our wine program, 100% organic. You can drink this with having the satisfaction knowing I'm putting something great into my body, no added sulfites to it, and it's free of a lot of the toxins, just a natural grape to the bottle. And that's what really our goal is here.
Well, I will cheers to that. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for teaching us more about these health trends. If you've not made it to Town Hall, make it a priority. You will not be disappointed.
Thanks
Cheers,
for being
boys.
Here. Cheers. Cheers.
Looks delicious,
Yes.
and you want to tell us about a special event that's going on there tomorrow.
Yes, so tomorrow is the 7th annual Feed the Need event. Baker and I are both hosting. We're super excited about it. Essentially what they do is they feed families a hot meal for Thanksgiving. People can just go straight to Town Hall. And in the last 6 years, they've done over 20,000 hot meals for people, which is pretty incredible. We hope to do at least 4,000 more this year. A lot of people have reached out asking how they can partake or give back. We are kind of full of volunteers right now, so we need donations. They're partnering with St. Augustine's Hunger Center, so people can go to townhallfeedtheneed.com.
Perfect.
Donate. Town Hall's matching everything, which is amazing. And yeah, it's from 10 to 6 tomorrow, and Baker and I will be there in the morning.
I'm excited. I'll be there in the afternoon.
Awesome.
Handing out free meals. Emily, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Much more lunch break straight ahead. Don't go away. All this stuff was my life. My daughter was married 2 years ago.
In Ohio?
No, in Connecticut.
Okay.
Holy cow. I just had no idea. I had no idea.
Tom
I have 3 daughters, and for my daughter's 16th birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, right. You might as well do it all.
The sequin cloths and all that.
I am really.
Welcome back. Ladies, we all know about Pinterest fails. You see something beautiful like these table settings, you try to recreate it, but sometimes it just doesn't turn out quite right.
They make it look so easy.
They
on
do.
there. They really do. Well, it can be easy. We have Chef Tom McCarr and VP Melissa Merrick from Executive Caterers at Landerhaven. And basically, they're here to show us how we can make our Thanksgiving Day tables beautiful like these. We have 3 different options.
They're all gorgeous.
Look at I mean, it really does look festive. And I want to start with this option right here. And if I may make an observation, is it coincidence or was it by design that the place settings kind of match the color of the food?
Absolutely, and that's what we try to do. When you're going for a look for your table, you try to pull from different colors from your centerpiece, from your tableware, such as your charger plates, your napkins, and then also then into the food itself.
And I love how you incorporated the food in the design with the apple with the votive inside.
Yeah. Can we show this?
Absolutely.
Is that not the coolest thing?
It's a very simple design. It's just an apple, and we cut out the center and then put in a tea light.
So
anyone can make that at home.
And there's grapes in the centerpiece. I love that.
Yes.
So some of that's edible.
It is.
All right.
Lovely.
Very nice.
And that's got a very different vibe than this table.
Correct. So this table is a little bit more contemporary. You have the gunmetal, which is a very in color as of right now, and then it goes along with the charger, the glass charger plate.
Nice.
And then the solid plate.
We seem to be layering plates
with
these
the
days,
salad,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
I like to talk about charger plates because my kids will tell you, I absolutely have this obsession about them. So the charger plate, when to pull it, when not to pull it.
Right.
I love it because I feel like it's part of the decor. Some etiquette states that you pull it when you pull your salad.
Okay.
I don't think there's any right or wrong, but I like to keep it during the different courses because I feel like it's festive. Exactly.
Yeah, it gives you more options, more colors,
right,
and everything else. Now, Tom, the food is not to go overlooked here. The food.
No, that's what we are. We are a catering company, so it's number one on our
list. But everything you make, it looks beautiful.
Well, well, that's the key. You eat with your eyes as well as eating with your mouth. Right. So we try to incorporate colors and flavors and everything like that. Like the cauliflower steak is a great vegetarian option. We a little turmeric, some roasted the tomato with the it's a toasted tomato with quinoa salad.
So very colorful stuff here. Yeah. Very
even
colorful.
The mini. Is this a pumpkin pie?
It's a mini pumpkin pie.
And it's decorated so beautifully for the holidays.
That's our pastry department. We do make pastries on site.
We touched it just so he can eat it later.
Yeah, that's fine.
People do that. We have an in-house bakery, and our executive pastry chef, Sarah, is amazing. And we do all of our bakery pastries, wedding cakes. She makes these elaborate wedding cakes. We do all of that in-house.
It looks so pretty. And then what's our last option down here?
Yeah, so this is a little bit more of a formal earth tone type of piece. As you notice, we've used the gold flatware instead of the traditional stainless steel or platinum flatware. Once again, we layered we actually put a placemat underneath it this time, and then my favorite charger plates.
gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful?
Very
That's what I'm
classy.
saying, like, I don't know why people pull them, but, and then top it with your plate, and then we just have our little bread and butter plate with our signature pecan roll. Anyone that's been to Lander Haven knows of the signature pecan roll.
I've heard good things about it.
Well, Tom, Melissa, thank you very much. It's all so thought out. Yeah, I'm so primitive that way. Thank goodness I'm married. Because my wife thinks of all these beautiful details, and I just appreciate them and enjoy them. Tom, Melissa, thank you very much. We appreciate you stopping by. Have a great Thanksgiving.
It's been a pleasure. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
More lunch break right after this. Very nice. I feel like if anyone uses Tom and Melissa's ideas, take a picture of your Thanksgiving Day table and send it to us.
Yep.
We'd love to see it.
Yep.
We're out of time, but you know the deal. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Take care.